Well, good morning, all you fantastic people out there. It looks like we're gonna get some rain, and I've got my saw set up over here and all my molding laid out. I had to quit yesterday. I pinched a sciatic nerve. Let's get to cutting some wood and, you know, hanging some trim. I got nothing else except gotta work. Here I am getting ready to hang the door, and my mini split is leaking water, so I obviously have a kink in this line or something. It's not liking something, so I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to take the case off of it, and hopefully I don't have to drop my beam, but I will if I have to. All right, I got the cover off. My tray is absolutely full to the top. I think what's going on here is my drain line is going up and over this guy, and it's, I'm gonna have to drop the beam. Okay, I had to pull the beam down, and I gotta unkink this line. Yeah, it's going up and over this, and it should be underneath it. Okay, the beam's back in. And I relieved this a little bit, opened it up and chamfered the backside. So now we should have drainage. So let me put this all back together again, and I'll turn it on and see what happens. I think I have the problem solved. I guess we'll see, but it's blowing now, and so hopefully I'll get to see some condensation come down the line. So the water is draining. Everything's cool. I got the door set, and it actually looks pretty good. You know, it's pretty doggone close. All right, time to paint and stain. Right, Tesla? You can't go. Nope, you can't go. Sorry. I guess I'll stain this side and let it set overnight at least. A stained door. I'll probably let that dry out. I just put on a couple of outlet covers, and they're bamboo. I thought they were wood, but they're bamboo. It doesn't look half bad. And I ordered some covers and some other stuff, so we'll see what happens. Good morning. I'm looking for my step stool so I can take out this other door right here and get it painted and stained as well. Hey girl. Hi. I'm expecting some rain in a couple days, so I'm gonna get this door out there right now. All right, this door is gonna have to wait because I have multi-stage processes to do on each side. So this door has been stained last night, so I'm gonna put a clear coat on it now. The poly clear coat is on. It's a doggone oil base. I thought it was a water soluble. Somewhere I had one. Maybe I used it all. But anyway, this stuff will dry fast. And yeah, like that. It's the next day, and it's time to do a little bit of sanding, and we'll see how this turns out. All right, there it is, a little antique-y. I just finished putting clear on this door, the bathroom door for the addition, and this is my inside of the shower room door that's all antique-y, I guess. I don't know. But it is what it is. And that's got a coat of clear on it. That's what I'm doing. Okay, second coat on the outside rim is done. It looks pretty good, I think. We'll see when it dries. I don't want to see a bunch of ridges, and I'm hoping it'll flatten out a little bit. I used every technique I know. I mean, we'll see. Aside from spraying, spraying would be the way to go, but how the hell am I gonna spray in here? I gotta purge this crap. I got so much shit in here. I'm utilizing the table because I've got to let the doors dry. So I'm going to put together the tub enclosure. Hey girl. Well, I've meticulously painted the lightest coat that I possibly could put on of Kilt. So I'm hoping that this will be a beautiful paint job, because I can't spray in here. Come on. Where the hell am I gonna spray with no shop? This is the first place that I've ever been where I haven't had a shop. That's the very first thing I always build. And I've had some really nice ones too. But the addition comes first, apparently. Let me also say that painting on my table saw bench and table saw area, I'm locked in. I can't use the table saw because it's got wet paint on it. It kind of slows me down. It really does, and it really sucks. But we're getting through it, right? You and me, you and me, you and me. So I'm gonna set up my chop saw for the molding while I'm waiting for that paint to dry. This slides, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna lift the door. There's a slot right here. And it goes right in here. Okay? So I'll hold the door up and you push it in the slide.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I did not make this molding prior to hanging the door, and now I have to paint it. So another delay, I guess, but we'll get this thing painted up and try and knock this out. It's supposed to rain in an hour. Well, 40% chance, but you know how that goes. Primer coat is done. Have to let that dry, sand it, 220, and then put a finish coat on it. All right, the color's on the molding. Luckily, this stuff dries pretty fast, so I'll go find something to do while this sets up. I'm going to route out just a little spot for the little tabs that keep the door from rattling back and forth. Okay, I've moved the tools again. I've cleaned off this area for Sonny. We'll get the stove up here just so she has an outdoor kitchen to deal with. And now the tools are back sort of where they were. And what else did I do? I put some switch plate covers on, leveled the door, did these little guys down here. I didn't rust them. I just want to get it over with. And what else? Oh, moldings and that kind of thing. I put the side piece on. I am actually thinking about stopping and doing beadboard all the way around in here. I think in the toilet area that might look kind of cool. Well, hello again. So I have to tell a little bit of a story. When I was originally building the tiny house, it was going to be a shed, and I really didn't care. So I just was hacking something out in my spare time. I didn't realize it was going to turn into some place I was going to live. I took apart a pallet and I used a 4x4 that's not pressure treated to hold the corner up. This story is going to be kind of long. But back when Hurricane Ivan was coming, and I used to be a pilot, and I had a mission to go fly, and I only had a couple of days to beef up the house before I left because the remnants of the hurricane was heading towards us. So I put in posts all the way around the house, pressure treated 6x6s, dug holes, concrete, the whole shooting match. But I did not do that one. The house is sinking. So now it's a priority to get a beam under there. So that's what this next part of the video is. It's not really part of the bathroom build, but I'm throwing it in here anyway. You can bail out now if you don't want to see this next piece of the puzzle. What we have here is something that I bought that I'm not using right now. So these are going to be one piece. We're going to weld them together and put them under the house and jack the house up because my house is sinking, man. Chris helped me get some beams set up over here and helped me move them over here, and I washed them off. Well, I'm going to go ahead and grind off some of these flat spots here. The weld is keeping them apart, so I want to get a good clamp on it, so I'm going to make it so they join nicely. It looks pretty good and pretty straight, I would imagine. Okay, it's getting dark. I almost finished it, but what I've done is I've joined these two pieces of metal together, welded the end plates up and some down in the field here, and it's cattywampus, right? Because they were bent and they were a little different bends and sizes. So I leveled my sawhorses with a level, perfect. And then I have set these top plates to perfect, to level 0. And then I rolled it over and did the same thing on the other side. So it's a little tilted, but I don't think that that's going to hinder me in any way.
Ah, what the hell are you doing? What the fuck? lot of fun.
It's fun coming over to Uncle Mikey's, isn't it?
I guess you could say that. Oh, you got me.
Well, as I wrap up this video, the end of this video, Sonny is getting a little bit of usefulness out of her temporary outdoor kitchen. She's doing fish cakes, and they're a little rubbery for me, but you know, and they definitely do taste like Thai food, for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, subscribe, all that good stuff, share, like, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for sticking with me. Bye.
Mike, wind at 320 degrees at 6, temperature 53, altimeter 3000. ILS approach runway 26 left, or vector 2.